Now tell her, listen, I'm the man. Baby girl, I'm the man. Switching lanes, that Cohiba in the other hand. You know you're popping when they stay lurking on your gram. Just be honest with yourself, baby, I'm the man. I'm the man. Baby girl, I'm the
Good
man.
early afternoon,
Switching
everyone.
lanes, money with the other
This is the
hand.
Woman
You know
Trauma
you're
2
popping when
Experience
they stay
Radio Show
lurking on
live
your
here.
gram. Just be honest
Really
with
Hot
yourself,
Radio,
baby,
also
yeah.
live on the Woman
Switching
Trauma 2
lanes, money
Experience
with the other hand.
Facebook page.
Call me
Also,
the black Yankee like
live
Ricky
the
Moreno. Getting money
front.
like a model, they love to
Devon
hate me.
Howard, the
But
host
I
of the
know I
show.
don't care. The
Before we
truth
get
is
into
I
the
love
show,
it when you sin like
shout
you
out
Drake.
to everyone
Trust
that's
me, I love it, but I don't live for
calling
compliments.
us
I live for love.
502
I gotta be honest, I can't
696
live without your two cents.
5300 plus 1. Need a message for
They want their tax money,
the justice of
looking at me like
Breonna
I'm
Taylor.
black money.
Her officers that killed her are still in the one, still in the loose, chilling.
Rap
So
money.
around the month of August, it has not been arrested yet.
Living like
So I
Tell
urge
Ray.
you to call this number
Tell her not
502
to hate. I don't need no
696
hate. Tell her not to hate. Tell her straight up.
Press 1. Get a message for the justice for Breonna Taylor, who was brutally murdered in March. Officer, I've been arrested. Crime and shame. Because black lives do matter. We're not going to stop until Jeff Brown's family gets justice. We're commit this horrific crime onto her. That's still walking in the streets. Louisville, Kentucky. Welcome to our show. I apologize again. A little late today. Glad to be here. Welcome to the new month. In the 8th month of the year 2020. Year unexpected. Now we are in the midst of craziness now. Whoever thought on January 1st we'll see NBA basketball, live basketball in August. So, through the pandemic of COVID-19, still exists everyone, and also COVID-16-19, where black people are still getting unjustly treated a society. So, you know, bro. So we here to give you content, value. So announce 3 major announcements that are going to show today. We will not have our music again because the sound system is working, but bass is off. So you going to play by hear really deep sound. I mean, clear as compared to the other shows we have done in the past couple months. But we're thankful for a life of strength. We're thankful for being present here, still in the land of living, have a sound and transform mind, and be able to be a problem solver and game changer, before a solution, not the problem. So we get to our scheduled programming. Get through. It's a word of grace in between, and you know now, but I'm being transparent. You know, thank God for being here. Thank God he brought me over on July. Standing, still alive, still healthy for the most part. You know, things can get better, but in for what it is, I'm glad, I'm grateful about it. Because you ought to be great. You first got to be grateful. So we'll scripture readings and then go from there, go through our show. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by renewing your mind. It will test and prove what God's will is good, pleasing, and perfect will." Exodus 14:14. Lord will fight for you. Be only be still. Lord will fight for you. Be only be still. In Deuteronomy 31:8. Lord himself is going before you. He will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. As we go this new month of uncertainty and you don't know what's going to happen, you know, keep God first. Walk by faith, not by sight. Trust in Him. Lean not on your own understanding. God will see you through. He will supply all your needs, all of them. Not some of them, but all your needs. You want to call into our show? Our number is 484-477-6348. 484-477-348. So now, this date, August 1st, means a lot to me personally. So I will tell you why that date means a lot to me. August 1st means a lot to me because on this date, 7 years ago, it was a Thursday at the time. I was called by God, 2 witnesses, in Page Yancey, 30 Baltimore. St. Patrick Greatness was a new program that we was doing at Rob Moore's School January through June, turned to a business. Happened because I was at a meeting. I went to a meeting at my pastor's office in North Philadelphia at my church home on 8th and York. I had the keys to the office at the time, so I would go there periodically and check on the church. Nobody involved in and things like that. And two people, and I asked people, can you come to my church? And because I think I'll turn it into a business because of the success impact it had on our kids, a lot more, especially middle school students, especially the eighth grade girls. And I thought about it for a while, and so I had to be at 7 o'clock. I think it was supposed to rain at an hour later. Ice, clear night, wasn't too hot, wasn't too humid. I was in the office as I was ringing about 7 o'clock. About 5 minutes later, Sterling and Paige came through. The spirit parents knew then how the grace would become bigger than it was supposed to be now. And I know what the Bible says, wherever two or three are gathered together, God must be in the midst. I knew then, God told me by Sterling and Paige being there, I need to turn this into a business, into my purpose. Help young people realize that they are great. Realize that they want to have the greatness despite ups and downs, the trials, which they may seek and see in the coming ages. You know, I thank God for that. I thank God that God told me to do this, that I took heed to it, and that it by walk by faith and not by sight. It's a blessing. It's truly a blessing. And we are 7+ years later, we're a nonprofit. We'll be 6 years in December, some years in December. And we've been LLC for 5+ years. So it's been a blessing. It's been a lot of work, a lot of changes, a lot of growth, a lot of elevation, and a lot of transformation and manifestation, a lot of prayer. I thank God that God's kept me focused on the purpose. I graduated 7 years ago. Today, on this first, I take this very seriously, and that my why, this is a lot of things happened to me. If I had not responded to that call by God, I would not sit up here doing this real show right now, because it has opened so many doors for me that I therefore imagine that I must face 7 years ago. No, now we're praying that now we're getting to get to the point we're doing virtual programming. Hopefully soon. We got some big things coming up at 5-10 year plan. Alternative again in space, hold events, that host other black owned businesses there as a hub, as a bubble, getting youth to help they need, having therapists that work with teens directly to help them heal, help them cope with trauma, anxiety, depression, while in the stage of teenagers. Help them become the greater person that they are already. I believe that all our youth are great, but they have got to let go of some things and deal with issues that are hinder their greatness now and not carry that stuff into adulthood. So now I'm praying for getting more investors, praying for a team that I can rely on as our platform gets bigger, as our content will be more concentrated on what's going on in our community, our city, and become greater for the greater grace. And not just please the people that God calls to serve, not please ourselves, and not do it for the views or the likes or the clout, but do it for what God's called to do, to help our youth, young people get on the path of greatness and not give up and not give in and do what they were called to do by God and do it unapologetically, not let people influence them to do something else that they want them to do for themselves. So again, be a solution, not the problem. God's calls to be problem solvers at the end of the day. God calls us to be leaders and game changers and overcomers. And let's not let our flesh, let our demons, or let our past hinder us become what we should be in God 2020. God's worked for a lot of things as far in 2020, that things that we could not have not imagined. But in the day, it's about seeking His face and doing His work and not trying to please people, not trying to get views, but do the work He's called you to do. You may be doing it in silence. You may be doing it for the results. It's not about lip service anymore. It's about doing the work and producing those results, having those tangible results to help make profound and impactful change in our communities, in our cities, our country, world. Help our youth become the best people that they are now. Parents proud of them, either parents love them or don't love them. but help them become the best people they are now because they was born with a purpose. Pray that our youth will become the greatest young people in this world today. Transform, not conform. We need to stay a transforming, not conforming, not be conformed to our what we've been through and what we experiences, but transform and rise up from it and become the best people that God's called to be these last and evil days. Not because I'm a testimony from that. I've done the work. I have done the work. I'm doing what He's called me to do every single day. It's not easy. Someone's gotta do it. Someone's gotta be that example, that shining positive light in the community. I mean, I had the popularity. I mean, I had like the clout that most celebrities have, but I'm doing it. I'm doing the things that God's called me to do because in the day, when I die, go to heaven, when God say, "Well done, my faithful, good and faithful servant. You have done the work, and I will leave this earth empty. I want anything that's not I've done that God's not told me to do or think about, inspired to be. I want to leave this earth empty. Done everything that God's called me to do. Being categorized as the foundation, in maybe a school or university or a place where people come get healed and get ready to categorize and be what God has called them to be. And as it means, and keep God first and walk by faith and not by sight. All right, so I want to give a shout out. Thank you for Roxanne Smith, Pierre Smalley, Timothy Arley, not Derek, Arlene DeVos, Rachel Wilson for being at the session of Patagonia's Racial Overcoming Group on Thursday night, July 30th, on the same night as we start. But I thank God truly for Marlene and Rachel Wilson's coming and speaking to the youth there that was on the call. The topic was mental health, and they very were transparent. They shared their journeys of mental health, how they overcame their mental health issues, and how they helping others overcome issues now in their field and doing it right now. Lydia Light and Love, how are you? Lydia's Light and Love, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in with us today. This is giving you content, being real, giving shout outs and making announcements to help you. Hopefully you can spread a word to your friends and family, to the community about what we are doing in Philadelphia right now. I want to remind you again, our Patagonia's Racial Overcoming Youth Group is every Thursday night on Zoom from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. We may go past 8 p.m., but we will be done by 8:30 p.m. So I respect people's time, people's work schedules, people's self-care schedules. You know, we'll make sure that we give the youth that content that they need every single day. So our topic for this first is going to be financial literacy. That's about one team members there. That's an aspect of financial literacy. If you want to learn about money, how to save money, how to do a budget, this is the workshop you want to come in for. 7 to 8 p.m. on Zoom live on every Thursday. Every Thursday, we've done 4 sessions. All know it went well. The only challenge, only delta I have is we need more youth to participate. So again, I'm gonna put this again, another plug again. If you know any youth that's maybe your niece, your nephew, your godson, your goddaughter, your son or daughter, your grandson, granddaughter, or your mentee, or someone that you know, or know someone that has a kid that between 12 to 18 and wants to hear their voice heard, be in a community where there's love, there's positivity, there's growth, there's a true sense of community, a positive village. This is the group for you, for them. So it's free. You don't got to pay no money, no nothing, no deposit fee, initial fee. It's about us coming together and pouring to our youth and pouring to our staff for it to come better and become greater. That's what it's about. It's not about just, just putting the word out there and sharing it and things like that. Don't do it on Facebook Live or Facebook or Instagram Live. We do it on Zoom and put the audio out there only for those who are not there or couldn't make it or things happen. That's, and please support us. I know someone that knows the youth. A 12 to 18 that has access to Zoom, has access on an iPad or computer or their phone or tablet, please get them on Zoom. Zoom is a free account. You gotta pay for nothing. I will give them the access code to get in. So password they get is a number. You just type the number in, you hit right in, you got questions, you can be yourself. You're not worried about what people say about you. There's no judgment zone. It's a really great environment of people who have comprised of who are problem solvers, who are leaders in Philadelphia, by their actions and not by lip service. And so, again, it's every Thursday night. And we're going to start giving away prizes and giveaways on our sessions in August. You know, the potential job opportunities for youth in the fall. So please get on the wall. Don't let the string go pass you by. This opportunity for those who are watching and may watch later. Please spread the word, and you know someone. Please ask him or her. You want to join me on Thursday? You want to join me for the Zoom call? Just try it out. Just try it out. We're not asking you for a handout. Just try it out. Just try it by faith. I'm telling you, they will stay. They will get value for. They will get the value from their worth in hour. So plus, again, this is something that I'm passionate about. This is a placement of my camp that I wanted to do this summer, but the pandemic shut down. The best option because we will give youth a space, talk and share their views and put themselves out there, and that's how they feel. You know, so very, very important that you are a solution for me with recruit and spread the word for our youth and get them on the path to greatness, help them be part of this greatness virtual overcoming groups. And we hopefully pray, Lord willing, we have something planned for our youth that's been in this past month at the end of August. We have more details about that later. I'm praying God will make a way for that. So, damn, I'm gonna give a shout out to these people who spoke at my sessions this week. My job at Sunrise Philadelphia and career exposure. Monica Smith Span for Mondays for mental health session. Stacia Holland or Queen Fears, and the founders I Will Breathe, who did a mural of I Will Breathe on the Parkway. Nasir Bell and Chris Bowman for Tuesday at Social Justice Session. Shana Polite, Anger Forgiveness on Wednesday for our National Session, and Ms. Polite for our Peacock session on this past Thursday morning about the decision by Philadelphia to make learning all virtual through November. So I want to thank these people because they mean a lot to me, and I thank God for them every single day. Taking the time to speak to our children, career exposure, and we just try to get our youth to be more aware and more conscious of what's going on, inwardly and outwardly, inside themselves and outside themselves, so to become better and greater and healed for the greater good, for the greater great. And I want people to know that I take this stuff seriously and that and signed up to do it and get into our youth. It's your responsibility to keep your word. Be accountable for your actions. And not make false promises to our youth, to our adults who are doing positive in the community anymore. We can't get away with that because God watches everything you do. Be mindful of that. Think about that. If you're not going to be there, please let me know ahead of time. I don't have to be like Law and Order, CSI, or Matlock, or Columbo chasing after you. You know what happened to you. So although things happen, just communicate. Just communicate. It's not stop making stuff complicated. Make relationships become strained and hard and troublesome and toxic if we don't communicate. We don't keep our word. We let our youth down. Let the leaders down. Our community activists, leaders, and problem solvers down. Because by you're not able to communicate, saying you cannot be there or you can't be present because we deal with some things that should have taught to our person that organized it before. Hey, listen, you gotta press our way through some things. Sometimes we gotta have uncomfortable thoughts, uncomfortable statements. You gotta be sure that you keep your word, and because God watches everything you do. God watches everything you do. Okay? Do the right thing. God will bless you. God will open your heart, bless you. If we don't keep your word, God will hold you accountable for that. And this is a time we cannot not keep our word with people and not keep our promises. Trying to lift up, to rise up our excuses, rise up of what we're dealing with. Because our youth need us more than ever. Our youth needs you more than ever. In this time they're living in, being home in the summertime, it's August. Now they're home and the pandemic and the violence in Philadelphia going wildly up. Crazy in Philadelphia. But stay on the path to greatness. Be a problem solver, not be a burden or a problem. Because God did not cause you to be a burden or a problem. He called you to be a problem solver, especially in 2020. Also, I want to give thank you for a special shout out to Focus James, Joanne Fraser Descent, Alette Clement, Dr. Tudemine Gray, and Melissa Montero for reviewing Office Cafe. They were part of that Office Cafe series. And signed to all the rest of the 135 plus authors who participated in Office Cafe. I emailed you earlier this week to please leave a review about Office Cafe, your experience, and how it made you feel, how much impact it has made you since your appearance at Office Cafe, whether it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, or 1 year ago. Please do that review and take about 5 minutes of your time. I know we got life going on, but take 5 minutes of your time, leave a review about Office Cafe, because we're trying to take a platform to become better and greater so that the community know how much Office Cafe is worth to the community, how much people should get involved to promote literacy and writers, be a network of people that have been transformed and impacted greatly by their appearance at Office Cafe. Also, I want to give also a shout out also to Focus James and Lydia Robinson for their review of our radio show, the Woman Show to Experience radio show. Thank you, ladies, so much for your review, and I appreciate you very, very much. So I'm looking for the other 60 plus people that have been guests on this show the past 2+ years. Take 5 minutes of your time to write a review about our radio show, what your experience was like, how it might impact your life, your growth as an entrepreneur, as a woman, as a man, and in terms of your mentality, your consciousness, your awareness, and just your platform, your brand. So please take 5 minutes on our pages and review of your appearance. And it's not a big deal. Please take 5 minutes of your time to review that. I sent that stuff on last Monday. I know people have things going on, but take 5 minutes of your time. Take 5 minutes away from your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your LinkedIn to do a review about your appearance on Office Cafe and or the Woman Show to Experience radio show. And we need your support. We gotta keep this going so people can see the greatness that's happening on this radio show and at Office Cafe. Please support me and by leaving your review, because you made an appearance on my platform, and I want you to provide that review, because if I do the reverse, I will do the same thing for you. So let's be helpers of one another. Let's be helpers of one another. Let's be winners of one another. Let's do that. Let's keep going forward. Eugene Hutchins, how you doing? Hope you doing well? Hope you had a blessed week. Hope God's kept you as we into August 2020. Hope you stay on for the rest of the show. We're going to go straight through with no music, no breaks, because we got nothing covered. Hope you can take heed to what I'm going to say and present and spread the word, or be part of this. Be part of our show and go come to these things we have going to announce right now. So, speaking of the World Trust Experience Radio Show, this is our last appearance in terms of me being just me today for the month of August. So for the next 3 months, I will have guests on this show, on the World Trust Experience Show, radio show. I'm going to announce the guests live right here. Is one of our first announcements of the guests who will appear on this show in the month of August. So on next Saturday, August 8th, I'll have the Honorable, the City Councilwoman, Kathy Gilmore Richardson, live on this show. We go back to Western University, it's about 8 nights almost 20 years. She's a wife, a mother, part of freshman Florida City Council. She's doing extraordinary work in the community of Philadelphia. She's on the front lines for our people, and she will be a guest on this show next Saturday at 12:30 p.m. sharp. So tune in for that awesome appearance by the great Kathleen Gilmore Richardson. I'm gonna be prepared to ask questions about her, and I'm gonna make a proclamation to her live on the show about what she should be doing in the future. It's gonna be a bombshell announcement, and I really hope that she takes heed of it, and it's not nothing bad, nothing romantic, anything like that. But what she's doing right now in Philadelphia, and this is my announcement, my proclamation, will hopefully get her the mind of her doing that. So tune in next Saturday for that. Then August 15th, we have Amber Jackson, who's an author and speaker. Keisha Chambers, who was an author and children's books as well. And Jennifer Smith, who was the host of the founder of Fun Times magazine, who I was at her event in June for 100 Black Men. So they're gonna be on the show August 15th. So we have 3 guests for the first time ever. 3 guests. So our show might end at around 2 o'clock that day, but it's gonna be worth it. We have 3 guests on the show in Amber Jackson, the Chambers, and Jennifer Smith. So go to our page and find out the times they will be on. They'll be in the studio, and I'll be ready for them. So that's August 15th. Then August 22nd, we have Laquan Richards, who's an author, a speaker, a minister, and our second male guest ever on the show, the great Jay Rivers, aka Josh Rivers, who I play his music on his show the past 2+ years, who has a book called Rumble Young Man Rumble. His songs are play on the show regularly. It's called Confidence, All the Way Up, and Remember the Rain. So he will be my second guest, male guest on our show in August 22nd. Josh has been supportive of Patrick Grace since the beginning. He was part of that beginning second year group. As we were getting our nonprofit, he was in the beginning. He was at the beginning before we became nonprofit, and he was supporting me. I went to his album release parties. I got his album, I got his book. I listened to his music. I was been supporting him, and he was there for me when I got my award last year at the Black Gala last March. There's an iconic image of me and him shaking hands, hugging one another. So that man has meant a lot to me, and he'll be on the show August 22nd, along with Laquan Richards. And August 29th, we're going to have Anthony Floyd, who's an overcomer a lot of things. He was recommended by Yvette English, who was a guest on the show a couple years ago. She'll be with him on that day. Then we'll have 2 authors who was part of August Cafe 25 join us on that day, on August 29th. Will be Janelle McCall and Sabrina Taylor. So again, those lanes are always going to be filled up with great guests, great conversation, great value, great insight. If you want to be part of that experience, please join us every Saturday at 12 o'clock here on the World Showbiz Facebook page, live on Hott Radio, and or Instagram Live, Levon1021, to see how she's going to these guests over the next month. Again, those names are Abigail Richardson, Amber Jackson, Chambers, Jennifer Smith, Laquan Richards, Joshua Rivers, Anthony Floyd, Beth English, Mia Taylor, and Janelle McCall. They'll be on the show on the month of August, beginning next Saturday. Look on your calendar. It's going to be a great month of August. I pray that you tune in and be part of the conversation, answering questions, making comments. Be in tune to what we're going to do, because it's going to be a great everyone be part of this. I'm excited about that. So, He say 19, how are you, sir? Are you doing well? Thank you for tuning in with us. We're almost done our show for the day. Going straight through. So, my second announcement is that, as you know, I did August Cafe 25 about 3 weeks ago, which went very, very well. But now we're on to the next chapter, the next phase. So I'm here to announce you that our next Offers Cafe will be on Saturday, September 19th. Saturday, September 19th. And the theme of that cafe is prosperity. Not about money, it's about growth and things like that. So our next theme we offer is going to be on Saturday, September 19th at 4 p.m. sharp. We're going to decide today if it's going to be on Zoom or it's going to be at the cafe. We have a couple offers going to be at the cafe. We have another person going to be presenting via Zoom. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about what God is doing and what He's going to plan to do in His last April days. And I'm now here to announce to you live right now, the offers will be partaking in August Cafe 26 Prosperity on Saturday, September 19th at 4 p.m. sharp, live at the Vehicle Cafe and on via Zoom. So I'll give more details about the price and announce the names. The names are Amber Jackson, Kimberly Burwell, Marlene DeVos, Daquan Richards, Tasha Crafton, Kay Tyler, aka Offer Untamed, Deneen Kirby, Saliqua McCutcheon, and Lorraine Henry. So those are the names of the offers who will participate in August Cafe 26. You will Zoom live in the cafe or on Zoom. The names are again Amber Jackson, Kimberly Burrell, Marnie DeVos, Laquan Richards, Tasha Crafton, Kay Tyler, aka Offer Untamed, Deneen Kirby, Saliqua McCutcheon, and Lorraine Henry. So those need those offers. Give them a shout out, recognize them, say, I heard your name on the show. You know, so it's gonna be a great experience, unique experience, doing it virtually and in person. So tickets are only $5. Only $5. Alright, whereas it can be on Zoom or it will be at the cafe. So to treat it like they did last time, have short amount of guests. Limited amount of guests, about 10 or 12 guests. You know, the rest of them, you can come on Zoom live. I want you to support these authors as you start putting up the flyers today. Today. We'll put a flyer by today or by the end of this today. You will see the first flyer for August Cafe 26 in about 50 days. So support these offers, whether it be in person or via Zoom. They will tell you what platform they're going to be at, so you come support them. It's about coming together. It's about coming as one, as a group. And hopefully our camera work will be a little better this time in terms of like, instead of using my laptop for the Zoom, have like a stationary camera, so for the Zoom, for the offers who are in the cafe. So I really want your support on this. It's about promoting literacy, networking, positive business, supporting Black businesses, supporting Black authors. So please support these offers on Saturday, September 19th. Put it on your calendar now, to the date, for that date. College football will not be on that day, so college football will be pushed back. So there's no excuses. So it might be NBA playoffs, but there's no excuse for you not to support these authors on September 19th. It's about, think about almost 10 offers. They're gonna take the stage at Offers Cafe 26 Prosperity at 4 p.m. sharp at the Record Cafe and on Zoom. For more details, you can come ask me questions, ask the authors that will just announce about it, how you get a seat in the room for that date, and make sure that you support all the offers. Support your favorite author, your friend that's gonna be there. Support all the offers. support all of them because you never know. Their story, their book may compel you to buy this, support them because they're gonna meet each other that they may not meet on a regular basis. So I'm doing better to promote it now, so only today, so people y'all can know about it. It's about promoting literacy offers, black businesses, black offers, black positive networking, and being part of the solution and not the problem. So I'm excited about that. Again, September 19th. Again, August Cafe 26 Prosperity. I'll give you names one more time so you put in your memory and write these things down or reach out to them today and say, hey, congratulations for you being part of this endeavor. Amber Jackson, Jimmy Burwell, Juanine DeVos, LaCron Richards, Tasha Crafton, Kay Tyler, aka Offer Untamed, Deneen Kirby, Liquid Recussion, and Lorraine Henry. So I'm excited about that. Please support his offers on September 3 days away. Support his offers. Not about lip service, about actions. Be in a room, either be a guest at a cafe or a Zoom. It's going to be worth your investment, worth your time. Please support these offers. All right, so we're almost done. So we're almost done. We told you we getting right out. So I have a personal announcement. So I want to share with you because I'm being transparent. I'm being real with y'all. That's all the way I'm supposed to be. So a couple months ago, I think I mentioned, I might mention or not that I'm going to go to therapy for just to let go of some things, let's go some demons, and let some things go out of my life. That's still been hinders in my life, my growth, since I got into a new level of my life. And I want to announce to you that I plan to start therapy mental health on this Wednesday to work on myself and let go of things that I am still struggling with right now. That I don't want to bring into a new level of life that I'm going to be entering around this time next year, 2021, Lord willing. It's for me to better myself, to better trust people, that people in my life. I always had a wall up on myself, and I want to bring that wall down completely. I want to go some things because I hold on to things too long. I have some barriers that I need to overcome, and I want to heal. I want to become fully healed. I want to be healed in the process of doing that. And I feel that therapy will be big for me in this stage of my life as I continue to grow and evolve and to be the man that God's called me to be. And I got a shirt on, I know you didn't see it, but it says Black Men Heal. I know you'll see it. Black Men Heal. I want to be part of that. I don't want to be talking about it, I want to be doing it. Lead by example. And I want to grow and flourish and be the man that called me to be. And I want the people that come contact me, knowing that they can talk to me, can trust them, I can rely on them, and not have a wall and barrier over myself, none of it in my life. It's part of the phase for me to grow and to manifest my blessing. Let go of the past and let that be in the past. God to become greater and let God be humble and grateful. And two scriptures here I want to read to y'all real quickly that came to my mind now. There. Very important that we read these scriptures, apply to our lives. And I want y'all to understand that it's okay to get help. It's okay to be helped. It's okay to try to get better. Getting mental health is not a death sentence. Or it's not going to jail. It's for you to better yourself and grow for yourself and come great. So, first scripture is from 2 Thessalonians 3:3, which says, "For the Lord is faithful. He will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one." So I know the Lord God is faithful in me. He knows to protect me and strengthen my life and my walk. And much that I need from a better person. So 2 Thessalonians 3:3. For the Lord is faithful. He will strengthen and protect you from the evil one. And 1 Chronicles 16:11 says, seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his face continually. Seek the Lord all the time. The Lord and his face on a daily basis. Don't seek his face when you get in trouble, or God blesses you with suffering. Seek his face always and continue on a daily journey. As long as I promise to anyone here, let's continue to seek his face and walk by faith and not by sight. Keep God first. Without God, we are nothing. And the last thing I want to say about my promotion for about your voice. I've been advocating for my gunshots, career exposure, my kids, and my God. Use your voice. We cannot be silent anymore. The silence is violence. And if you see someone wrong, say something. If you need help, say something. Can't hold things in anymore. I was like that. I was going to hold things in. I was silent. I tried to express myself. Also, my speech problem, and didn't know how to talk to people, and I felt like I was incompetent. I thought I was not enough anymore. I was not enough for myself. Then one day, God said, use your voice and testimony. Stop complaining about it. Fix it. Steps you need to become better. And it's that God's done that, fulfilled and blessed me. And I want people to watch and know that you need to use your voice. Stop being silent. Something's bothering you or piss you off, say something. Tell someone that you trust, that you can find in a safe place, safe space. It's very, very important. Use your voice. Injustices, say some things that are not right in your community, in your home, in your friendships, relationships. Say something. Use your voice. Don't become silent. Silence is damage. Silence is toxic. Silence is comfortable. Being not silent is uncomfortable. We live in a state, praise now, that we got tired of us being treated by the way by other cultures and races. We spoke up. We speak up. We spoke up. Spoke out. Let's continue to do that. Let's continue not die down. Use your voice. If you're shy, use your voice. Let's use your voice. Say something that's wrong, that's unjust, not fair. Because your voice resonates. Your voice can impact change for the country, your world. Kristen Lewis, how you doing, woman of God? How are you, Kristen? Are you doing well? Thank you for tuning in with us. Thank God for you. I've seen you doing big things, and God's blessed you abundantly. I thank God for you. Thank God for you. We about wrapping up the show, but I just want to say for all of those who are watching, who are about to watch later on, to use your voice. God gave you a voice. God gave you a voice to use. But use it in a platform for us to speak out on injustices, on things that are not right. Use it. Yes, God's blessing me every single day, Kristen, and on by faith, not by sight. I hope that you'll be part of our journey into our youth this month, because our youth needs you, and I feel that our voice is needed. Especially to our youth. I hope you can be part of that. I know you're an active woman, doing a lot of things, but God's kept me. I'm going to continue to walk by faith and not by sight, and trust in Him and lean not on understanding, and continue to know that God supplies all my needs. I want y'all to understand that. I'm going to stand firm. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. I hope that people are watching right now, that you take heed to what's going on, and continue to be part of the solution, not the problem. Yes, we will definitely will. Yes. I was too short. People are dying left and right. Crisis are going left and right. COVID-19 still exists out here. COVID-19 still exists out here. Let's be part of the solution. I applaud the NBA and WNBA what their stance were on Thursday night and the last weekend for Breonna Taylor and Black Lives Matter. That's not by the shirts, not what you pointing back in Jersey. About to ask you to do off the court, having the conversations that are uncomfortable, but they are needed for growth and change and tangible results that will come at these conversations. I pledge to continue those conversations with my youth after the program's over, even to the school year, because we can't let this die down. That's what the world wants. It's thing to die down and not continue to go up and upward. I commend the city of Portland for having protests over 50 days in a row. The justice, we're not going to get, there's no peace. And I'm challenging those who are watching, Kristen and those Regina watching right now, please promote justice for Breonna Taylor every single day you get a chance to. I know we promote our brands, what we do every day, but I implore all of us to promote justice for Breonna Taylor. Her officers that murdered her are still out in the field chilling and not been arrested. It's been over 4+ months. It's a story, your Facebook, your Twitter, whatever you got, a platform you have. Please promote justice for Breonna Taylor. It don't be all day, but we one post that people you know that this I'm not, even though I'm doing A, B, C, D, my main focus is just for Breonna Taylor and Black Lives Matter. That's the main issue that's the main focus right now. For Black Lives Matter. For all of us to matter. For all of us to stop shooting each other and killing each other or tearing each other down. Let's focus on the right things to do. Let's look to resolve our problems better. We don't have to resort to the gun. Let's start killing our women, our black women. Let's focus on issues that are plaguing us, our community. Vote justice for Breonna Taylor. I'm going to say the number again that I said at the beginning of the show. 502-696-5300. Press 1. Leave a message for justice for Breonna Taylor. Her murderers are still out there in the field. I'm telling y'all, people are a solution, not a problem. Black lives do matter. Black lives always matter. Be in the front line. Promote justice. Not hate. Not violence. Not gossip. Not foolery. Not drama. Not negativity. Promote positivity. Promote justice. Promote positive relationships. Promote mental health. Promote love. Promote positive villages. Miss Leon, how you doing? Promote youth. Promote greatness. Promote positivity. Promote lifestyle. Like I said last week, what Ron James said. Black Lives Matter is not a movement, it's a lifestyle. Black Lives Matter is a lifestyle, no longer a movement. It's how we carry ourselves, how we treat our people, how we treat others. Treat people the way God treats you. Treat people the way God treats you. That's simple. Not complex. And you treat people God, and treat people God the way God treats you, God will bless you more and more abundantly. He will heal you. He will answer questions that's been asking for years and decades. He will help you break jails of curses and demons and decisions and bad choices. Be on the front line for positive change and results this month. We are about our brands, our businesses, our why, our purpose. I understand that. But the most important thing you gotta promote is Black Lives Matter and justice for Breonna Taylor. That's what's more free right now. Until officer arrested, I will not stop promoting that. I hope I got someone with me along with that. There'll be a post every day, or it's the story. Hey, the day reminder. I forget this. I'm not comfortable moving forward until this officer is arrested. I'm not comfortable until we move forward with Code 1619 ending with results and planned action on how we can make our communities better. I'm not satisfied until we stop being violent to one another. Stop mistreating our black women, our black men, our black sons and daughters, and hurry them the process. And then they got to end up with trauma from what you've done. Be a problem solver and not be a burden to your children or your wife, your husband. Be the person that God ordains you or born with you to be. He was born with a purpose and a why. You don't know what it is? Ask God, seek his face, pray to him, and God will give you the answer his own way. It's the time. The time. Don't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised to no one. Be grateful for what you have today. It could be worse. Hope you understand this message. Hope you share the message, share the content, watch the video for those who may not watch it. Watch from beginning to end. It's me from my heart. I'm not here trying to get out of it. I'm trying to be real transparent with all of you. We need change. We need to continue the stuff that we started in June. Let's stop there. Let's get this day to go. Hello? 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 All right. So, we're about to wrap up the show. Miss Crane, how you doing? Are you doing well? Time is up. Let's strive for greatness, not mediocrity. I challenge all of us. Be the problem solver. Be the game changer. Be the overcomer. Be the resilient one. Be the defiant one that's wants change. Get into good trouble. Like the great John Lewis said. Get into necessary, good trouble. Let's draw to the top of life. Because the bottom is overcrowded. I pray you rest enjoy this first day of August. Watch some great basketball today on ESPN all day long. Stay home. You gotta go out, wear a mask. Please wear a mask. Be safe. Pray. Meditate on the goodness of God. He brought you over the new month. Pray for your family. Pray for loved ones who might have lost someone. But by faith, not by sight. And I'm here for you. I will see you on next Saturday. But for those offers and my real show guests who will not provide a review on our page, please do that today. Provide that review for me. And lastly, I got games all this week, Monday through Thursday. Be to our youth, my job and outside my job. And you'll be part of that process. And you have time. All them pretty much are in the morning or at early afternoon. So you will be part of that process. We'll speak to my children, my kids, and pour into them value, insight, greatness. Let me know. I'll give you details. Also be a crazy month, but before greatness, hope, change, love, transparency, boldness, and authenticity. So I challenge y'all, please strive to the top in life, to be part of the greater great, And tune in next Saturday. My guest will be the great and honorable Councilwoman Kathy Gilmore Richardson live on this show. Stay tuned, stay blessed, stay grateful, and keep God first and justice for Breonna Taylor. Because they haven't committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right. And so just as I say we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around, we aren't going to let any injunction turn us around. Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop. All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper. If I lived in China or even Russia or any totalitarian country, maybe I could understand some of these illegal